Hello, family. This is your boy PJ here from Cat Investment Group, the Big Money Group. Today we gonna start. Today is Sunday, May 11th. Right now is 8:48. We're gonna start something we call a 30 days challenge using recording myself trading in our session every day between 7 to let me write it right here. I think I have it here before. 7 let's put a trading day. Oh my god, hold on. Trading time. I'm supposed to write this. Give me a second. Let me write this. Let me talk. There you go. So I got everything set up here. So trading time it will be, put it like that. 30 day 30 day. Hold on. I will do it here. Let's check right here. 30-day challenge, okay? That's exactly what we're gonna do. 30-day challenge. 30 days challenge. When this is strategy. We're gonna do this to just to we're gonna go over this video. We're gonna put every single video just using this strategy. Sorry for the background noise, is because today everybody's in the house, my family, my daughters, my wife. So normally when I'm trading, normally all of them they different places doing their own things. So let's put it like that, simple. Look at this right here. 30-day challenge, 30 day. We're talking about 30-day session recording. Okay. Can be, let's say, normally Thursday. I'm doing my other business. I don't trade Thursday for now. So I got many accounts. I got like seven accounts that I'm trading. One of them I'm already funding in my personal account. Then I got four when 8 pips. You're gonna see those results because I'm gonna show it to you in the trading sessions. But this is the challenge right here. 30 days. Okay, 30 days challenge. Trading time 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. Strategy. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna be using fifth level. It's been pretty good for me in fifth and level. I'm gonna show it to you. Strategy, use fifth levels. What are those levels? Those levels will be 69%, and I think 70, 79, 71. I think it is. Let me see. I'll let you know right now. Let me check my fit. Let's say this is a strategy right here. You put the fit right here. This is the stop right here. Yes, 68, 70, 68, 79. Those are the levels. 68, 68 and 70, 68 levels. If you tell me how I came with that strategy, well, I came because I'm being bad testing this for a couple of years and a couple of months. Put a couple of months, but not put it years. So, and normally when I see those deep retracement, we call it OTE entries, optimum entries. Normally you got nice review, 3%. So we're going to use those levels, 68, 79% for entry one. Look at this, it's already marked up here. Let me put it in the right position. Probably this is right here, that cell right here. From here to here. You see right there the entry and go for 3. This one also, same thing. Look, this is also same thing. I'll explain to you right now. Give me a second. See, normally getting to 68. If you tell me how you draw this, well, I'm telling you, I'm going to show you 5 days the last week. Friday, the entry that I normally took. You see, normally they go into those levels. Picking there. 5 days when that position gave it to me. Also, I use instrument NASDAQ. I use the Rosso. I use the NASDAQ. I use the Rosso 2000. I use the Dow Jones micro E mini. I do micro. Micro give me more space to me to do. So I use Russell, I use Nasdaq, and I use S&P 500. Okay, so let's go back to where the thing is. It's right here. So 30-day challenge, trading times 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. Strategy using FIP level 68, 78, risk reward 1 to 3. So I'm going to risk 1% for account or whatever money that I risk. I'm going to make 3 times what I'm risking. I'm going to be using also the basic. The basic, we call it support resistance trend line. Basics. Okay, that's the basis. Support resistance trend line. Also, I'm checking one of the strategies right now. Let me look this. Let me say this, family. I need to say this. We're gonna put fifth strategy. Okay, that way I know. I delete this. I don't need it. So now we're gonna do what we're gonna do. Because I don't want to do this training too crazy. I'm not gonna do. So this is the fifth right here. If you want to copy, this is the level right here. Why I don't get it. Why this doesn't my setting doesn't come out? I want to do the setting and not coming out. You see? But let me give it to you. This is my fit. See, 68. I got 100, 102. Stop loss, 68. That's the entry one. 79, entry two. 50% just to let me know if I'm below to the equilibrium. TP1 is 0%. I got my fib is inverter. My fib is inverted. Minus 35%, that's a 2%. That's 3% right there. I put a TP2, but normally that's a 3% right there. And so far, so forth. So let's go to check the bad testing. Normally, what I do also, what I do every day, I'm part of this company, Latin Trading, legendary Latin Spanish people. They use those two strategy. They got like three strategy, but most that I use those two. The go Latin Pro, they only charge like $15 a month subscription. That helped me also to identify this type of levels, fit levels, and those type of things. You're gonna see how I use them in the bad testing right now that I'm gonna do, and this strategy also, the Pro, how I use that one too. Okay, so let's go. Let's check. We're only gonna do bad testing on the Nasdaq. Okay, so let's go. Let's see how our entry. So we go to Monday. Then you're gonna see where was exactly where my entries right here. There was a Monday. Normally I trade between 7. I need to update this baby right here. 7 New York. I got 9:30, but let's put it in 7. 7. Normally I'm looking for entries 7. Okay, 7 to 12. Okay, 7 to 12. That's exactly what I'm looking for entries 7 to 12. So we're gonna back testing. You're gonna see where was my entry. That's 8:30. 6:30. So normally at 6:30, I'm up already, and when I'm looking for my entries here. So I told you it's a support resistant thing. What I do normally also I'm going to daily, and during daily I'm looking for different type of spot for me. For example, this is right here. This is a high right here. That high got break right here. So that means I'm looking for the price to go up. I'm gonna take this away. I don't. Yeah. That's stuff they're going. I needed it because I'm still analysis for next coming week. But normally I would check in this high right here to be breaking, and this price already break right here when this day. Okay, that was Friday. See that right there? Say Viernes 02 to May. Well, I mean Friday. So Friday I saw that thing going up. Okay, I don't care about that now. I just know they break that high. So for me, probably is I'm looking for potential buy. Also, look at right here. You see that right there? This was a crazy engulfing candle to this previous day right here. So this day and go for this day. So potential we can be here projection. Even he don't pass the high right here, but one thing that I know he already passed that high. So that's intraday analysis. Okay, normally I do that at 6:30. Also, I'm part of the group. Like normally they do the analysis, and I love the analysis they do, and I follow some of them. One of the things they do too. Okay, so right here, let's go to normally the day trading. Um, um, Normally the day trading. What we do? Give me a second. I don't know what's going on with it. Yo, this thing is going crazy. Let me just say this. Hold on. Literally going crazy. I don't know what's going on. This thing is acting like a little weird. You see? I don't know. Okay, this one, let me take it out. Okay, cool. Okay, so look at what I did Monday. That was Monday. I know the train, what the train doing it. Also, for the train thing, I got something when this is strategy. Help me win this. They call it six up. They have their own six up right here. See that? You see how everything changed when these tool right here. So if you, like I say, if you want it, you go into Latam Trading Things. You go into his website and Instagram or Patreon. You pay Patreon, it's $15, something like that. But let me continue doing my analysis. Basic things, If you just check right here, that's right, I did that day. You see that trend line right there? So normally got one touch, two touch, whatever. So if we break right here and make this whatever right here, you see that? So if we want to take a support and resistance, normally you see it right here. We got three candle hitting the same spot. That means that is what? A support. I got two zone. I use 15-minute zone. I use daily zone too. You got it? 15-minute zone for my day trading and daily zone I use it for just like a intraday trading thing. Okay, so that's what I see right here. Look at this, touch right here, touch right here. So the price don't want to touch, no one doesn't want past that. Okay, let's see if we can see. You see the same thing here. Only weak, 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 weak. The weak doing the damage. What else? Let's see. Continue. See right here, right here, right here. Oh, this is so that's a huge zone. They're being respected by being respecting back. So today we're expecting the market to also continue respecting that zone. So I mean, if he break that high, this high right here, we're gonna look for buy. You see that high? I didn't put it this high. I put this one right here. Even this one, those two. If you respect those two high, we look for buy to this zone. Why to this zone? Well, look at right here. You got like big consolidation right here. When you see a big consolidation zone, that means also I got this one right here. When you see big consolidation zone, and look at it's clear. You got an M right there. You see the M? Okay. Where's the W? So we look for the W here. Okay. W to the M. So let's see. Next candle. Remember, this candle is a 7 right there. After 7 is the one looking for my trade. Let's see, that's engulfing candle. From where? You got engulfing candle from where? From the support. Okay, that's pretty good confirmation. Continue going up. Okay, you got about retest right here to this. We call it this psychological price, the 20,000 right there. See that? That strategy has psychological price, like every single thousands. See, 200, every single 200, 400, look at 400, 400. See, every single 200 points, you're gonna have those levels. 600, you see that? So you got 200, 400. You see, every single 2,000 points, you're gonna see this type of gray line when those things. You can do it by yourself, but I want to save a lot of time, so that's why I use it. We already in our trading zone, which is 7. So let's see. You see that? What you got there? You tell me. You got liquidity tape right here. See that liquidity tape right there? So the price is not even past that. So we call it that liquidity tape. There you go. Liquidity tape right there. That's a great thing. The market going to put the potential up. You see that? Boom. So now we change our thing because we got liquidity tape. We can take this zone right here. What we're gonna do? We're gonna analyze this zone. We're gonna put this zone as what? We're gonna put it as resistant. So now when they break, for me, that will be my support. I got those two zones. The red one right here. That's a red zone, like sell zone for the indicator. That's the green. The green zone is for buy. The sell zone is for sell. But one thing that normally when we use this strategy, we call it one day we call it tripleta. That means 3 point. The prior high, prior close when this zone. Okay, that way we take the trade to this. That's why this is more important zone. You're gonna see how they respect that zone. When you see that prior high, prior close, when the price is going to those levels, it's gonna be crazy. So check. You see, price still there. That's why I love 15 minute. I'm not trading anymore 1 minute. I trade 15 minute and above because literally I only look for one trade a day, one red skin, and get my 3%. Sometimes I trade it when for the four indices, the Russell, the Dow Jones, the S&P 500, the Nasdaq. So if I got full position with that and I got my 3% in all the trade that I have, I close all the position. I don't wait for them to do my TP. You know, if I don't see a crazy movement aggressive, I'm going to show you a crazy movement aggressive when Nasdaq and S&P 500 did it pretty good. I think it was Wednesday. So let's go. See, another engulfing candle. That's nice, beautiful. We getting close to the opening. You see the opening right here? That's 9:30. That's the opening. So what we see right here is beautiful, respecting. It was respecting this zone. So we already break the zone. So what I do this. Look what I do. I put my stop loss and I put in this low. Why I didn't put right here? Well, no, I do this. For me, that's the low. How I know also is because this six up held me out too. You see that six up? See, boom, boom, boom. You see, he didn't came back here. So for me, so my zone is gonna be right here. My entry is around here. This is my entry right here. I'm gonna go for 3 right there. Okay. See, entry 1. Let's see if I get it. That day I won. I remember. See, when you see, I don't. It was not touch. What I do, I continue going for another level. See that? I continue going to the level. And I think of that day, I think of that day, I get. If y'all don't remember, I think I remember I got touched right there with that one because he went first. He went up, and then when it went up, then I put it. Then he came, but like that, touch. I think it touched. I think it touched that. I don't know if we put it right here or probably put it right here. I think that's what I did. Because normally I move my fifth. When the thing going like that and I see the sizzle going, I'm going with the fifth. And I think yeah, that was a trade. Boom. Yeah, I remember like that. That was a trade. So I won like that exactly when the opening, boom. Give me a second. Good. So that was a trade. That was a trade that day. It was easy. 32 points. It went like 3 point. It was pretty good. It was 3% right there. I remember like now. 3%, 316. That was a trade Monday. I remember last week. So what we do, we just that okay, that's it. We done with that. We delete everything, our analysis, and we wait for the next day. Check how he respect the prior here, those song, even prior close blood. It was crazy how he respected. I think he respected. He not even respected. He didn't even touch it. But look, you see how he respect the songs. See how he respect the songs. See that? That's a sell right there. Boom. That's another strategy. When the sell, you gotta wait for the engulfing candles. Engulfing candle, engulfing candle, and then boom. This one is a trade right here. Engulfing that. That's another strategy. But we're gonna go for next day. Like I say, support and resistance. Let's see for that day we got our entry. There you go. 6:45. So now we're gonna analyze same thing. Normally I'm going daily to see what's going on. Date. Look at what happened. See how he came back to the zone. So he from this zone. Number one, I do that. I do this. When this zone to this zone, that's the price doing right now. From this zone to this zone. So now we're gonna go to daily day trading session. In 15 minutes, analyze the market. So same thing here. You're gonna see the first thing I throw is that what a trend line. That's a fair thing that I do. Connect to point, I do my trend line. Simple. That is connected to point, I do my trend line, then I look for support resistance, closed. So I see right here, you got what? You got the support zone. You see? Okay, you got right here, that was resistance. You got right here support. What else? That's all I need. Two touch more. Boom, boom. That's it. So let's see what we can do here. I remember that day. I didn't trade that day, but we're gonna analyze them. I got low when I'm not trading. I can analyze the market, put my things. So let's see. I want to see where's the priority. So I need to open. I'm gonna activate this strategy, Latin. So I got priority right here. So that means right here we call it tripleta right here. So I got a tripleta. If you don't understand the tripleta means, okay, don't worry. It's a big song for us to trade. Right there. Tripleta. So I got one here, and I think one there. That day I had two, one here and one there. I think it was, but it's okay. Let's see what we can do. Next candle, session opening. See, yep. Let's see. Boom, came back to the zone. Remember, I got a support right there. See what we have. Boom. See how he just boom trading this side right here. That's what I can do right here. I would take this off, by the way. I mean, it's just straight like that. Let's see. Next candle. Okay, what you have there? You tell me. What is this? It look like what? You already know. Liquidity tape. That's liquidity. So what you need? Support. Sorry, not support. Resistance right there. To break the resistance. Right there. So let's see. Next candle. Beautiful. It's rejected. I would love to have the engulfing candle right there, but he didn't. See, continue fighting that zone. That's the opening. Break. So I mean, this is already done. I don't need it. It was not liquidity tape. You know what I mean? It was not. So let's see. Okay, you got engulfing. No. Continue. That engulfing was nothing. You got the opening. This is the daily zone right here. Boom. Nice engulfy candle from the opening. 9:30. So what I need, the market to close above this for me to look for buy. No, you see, that's why you don't jump into the trade right away. So what you do, you just wait. Sometimes what I do, I pull my fib right here, let's say from this low to this high. Almost got my entry right here. See that? Almost got my entry, but I didn't. So let's see. That's what we got. Okay. You see how he respecting the daily zone? Boom. I love that impulse. Like you got two candles strong. Let's see the next candle. Nice. Close up both of the zone. So what I do at this time, what I do, I put my fifth and I go in with every candle. From this side, from this low, I put my fifth. If you decide to pull down, I continue putting my fifth. You see that? I'm ready looking for buy. Okay. Continue there. Normally we got something in the strategy. They call it. We call it part of the tripleta. Right there, you see how the price went above and then continue here. Normally that's right. Even right here is a buy for us. But if you buy right here, you don't know where exactly to put your stop loss. That's why sometimes I like my Fib levels because my Fib level already bring my where I have to put my stop loss and everything. So what I'm gonna do that day, I just wait. Remember, I'm using for the strategy a fifth levels. That's exactly what I'm doing. Fifth level. So let's see. Okay, let's put the fifth. If I got the trade, I got the trade. Normally, I use like I say, I use four, four pairs, four instrument to trade. See, it's pulling down. Boom, decide to go up. So the market side stood there. Boom, 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 boom. Respect that resistance right there to go up. That's exactly what the market did that day. Okay, but like I said, if you want to use a strategy, you feel level, you just like stay in the fifth. So now what I have to do is just if you're gonna sell in from one of those zones, where zone you have, you got the daily zone only, or probably what you can do, you can use this zone right here and wait for the pullback to get into the trade. I do that sometimes too. See that? But do you trade right there? When that big candle, you're ready in the trade. If you decide to jump, you're ready in the trade. Right there, you're ready in the trade. You get to auction. You got to auction right there. Set the risk to that's it. Or you just respect your zone right here. Normally your zone for getting is right there. See that? So let's see what happened that day. I remember, like I said, I didn't trade. But normally when this thing happened, I what I do. Let's see. Okay, that's not a good thing. Trust me, it's not a good thing. You're still negative right there because you're getting right here at 68, still negative, still lost. Boom. See that? So that's why normally I follow my swing points. You know what I mean? Swing points. Like that's a swing, that's a swing, that's a swing, that's a swing. That's an entry at 3 a.m. Beautiful entry. Look at this. I'm telling you. Fifth levels. Fifth level. Look at this. See that nice entry right here? I love my fifth. Okay, so let's say you're gonna wait for this. You put your trade right here. Stop loss right here. TP over there. Hey. I think I remember he staying fifth, 50% that day. I think it was. Okay. Oh yeah, probably. Let's see. If I'm too close right there, I get into the market. Literally, I get into the market right there. And that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's what the market did that day. The market did that day, but normally what the guy do, the group and par, it didn't activate mine that day, but I think in the other instrument it did activate one of the entry, and we I didn't trade, but normally that's like what I'm doing. And all the four instrument that I trade, that's exactly what I do. Follow those type of situations and getting into those that like that. Okay, so we're gonna take away this. We're gonna go for Wednesday. Wednesday was a beautiful day. We trade. We won pretty good. You see that? If you do intraday and forex, look at the entry. See that? Right, the 68. Look, let me put it to you. 68 entry one. Stolos right here. TP right here. You got the entry. Let's put it back again. You get in there. Buy. Stolos here. TP1 right here. TP2. That is 3%. If I can see 180, look. When I used to do forex, this was my strategy. See, $2,000 easy. And look, if you put the fib, look how beautiful, how we respect the fifth. Um, see, see how you came here to the support. Boom, right there. But that was 18 at 6. The market's already closed at the time, so you didn't have any trade that day. But if you do forex, in forex you can use US 30 and NASDAQ. Look at this. NASDAQ is NAS 100. But let's go. Let's continue here for the next day. That's London, and there you go. 40, 30. Right there, I'm doing my analysis. So right here, what we're gonna do, we're gonna do this. We're gonna put two trend lines. We're gonna take away this one. Why you take two? Well, simple. You got 2 point right here. See that? 2 point. Boom. You put a stress. 2 point. See that? 2 point. This one and this one. The mark is doing this. Boom, boom, boom. So he were to touch again here. Let's see. Then you can use a little trend line here from this high to this low right here. Touching this too. Okay. So you got two choice here. Your buy is right here. Your sell, it can be right here. So this support resistance we don't use anymore. Those zones, we don't use it. We put looking for new ones, new zones. What is those new zones? Look at this right here. When all this, even right here. I love this right here. Look at that zone. You see how being respecting that zone? Beautiful. Let's look for this support right here, specifically this one. I would love to sell it from here. Okay. So let's see. Right here. Okay, we got something right here. See that? See that zone right here? So we can put this zone right here. So it's working. See that? It's working pretty good here, working here. Respect pretty good here, pretty good here. So we good. So let's look for our entry when Fibonacci levels. Let's do candle more for the open for our session. There you go. Summing up. 7, marking. Forex is opening up. You see? Okay. What is this? Liquidity take right there. Show me how it is. Well, it didn't close in the, above the high right here. So that means that's liquidity take. I counted like that. So now I'm waiting for this support right here to be break for me to look for Fib levels entries. So let's see that support right here. You got one candle, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got a lot of candle right there, right here too. You got right here. You got right here. You got right here. You got right here. Same song. You see that? Same song. You got right here. You got Salat. That's a huge song. I love it. So now we're gonna wait for what's going on. Boom. I love it. Mm. If you respect like the other one, boom. There you go. So what I do, I just normally what? I wait. So you can have another trend line right here from this to this. So that will be break. Okay, so let's see. Okay, good. So what I do, normally what I do is this. Put my stolos right here. There you go. That's the way that I do. I'm waiting patient for my entries. Patiently. That's what I did. A lot of people in the group it was trading. Oh, I am enjoying right here. I'm selling. The market gonna go. The FOMO. Everybody, hey, the market gonna go. The market gonna go. Well, I'm telling you, I'm waiting for my entries. If the market go down a little bit, I move my fifth and continue looking for my entries. Look at how safe my entry is. It's right here. Let's look for my entries. Boom. I remember what I did. I just did this. Pull the fifth right here. Oh, the market left. See that? Break, support, and retest. Yeah, that's if that's your trading plan, you do like that. You will get in here. My question is where you're going to put the support. Your stop loss. Oh yeah, it will be right there. That's not a good point. I think for me, I would put it right there, on top of that. I want to show you where. Right here, on top of this big ass can. I put it right here. Boom. That way, yes, it's good. But I'm not gonna be, trading. Remember, it's real money. You have to treat this like it's real. It's your money, bro. Like, look at how much money you can earn in one day if you do right. So look at this. You might go to the movement. I remember I did that exactly. I was waiting for this. I was waiting for this. I was waiting for this. My entry's all the way there. My entry's right here. That's my entry. That's why I love fit level, not for entry things, for measure things, because I use support and resistance. See that now it's combined with the resistance right here. See that? When the very important resistance, my entry is combined. Let's see. Look at what happened. Okay, you see, still going down right here. I'm still bringing down my entry. That's exactly what I do. Every candle, candle by candle, candle by candle, candle by candle. Boom. That's my entry right there. I'm already in the markets. Sell. Stolos right here. TP right there. Okay. That's like what I did. 3%. You see that? Okay. I remember that. I remember. Look at this. I remember. I did it pretty good. I put my stolos in break even. That's exactly what I do. I'm doing exactly what I do. I put my stolos in break even, covering something right here. I'm gonna put it at 50%. Boom. See that? Simple. Simple, family. Simple. That was beautiful. I remember like now. And I used 4 instruments. I used NASA. I used the S&P 500. I used the Russell 2000. And I used the The Dow Jones, the Dow, the way they call it, the Dow. Okay, let me delete everything. That's what I do. When I win, that's it. I'll quit. Boom, next day. Okay, let's go to the next day. I remember somebody took that buy. That was another entry right there. I remember. That was another entry right there. But I've already made my money. Look at that entry. See that? See that? Another entry. Get in here. Boom. TP. I remember. But I didn't. Because I already made my money. When I made my money, I'm just say I'm done. I'm going. I'm going out. So that was Wednesday. Let's see Thursday. What happened Thursday? Okay, there you go. I'm 6:45. I'm analyzing the thing. So, like I said, what I know I'm gonna do, I know that's a zone right here for what? This is a zone for daily zone. So what I see here, so that means the trend line right here, I break. We go for boom, 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 boom. See, I'll be respecting that. Boom, boom. Okay. The first thing I'm looking for, how I connect the trend line. That's like what I do. How I connect my trend line. See right here. See that? If we connect it like this, it's already broken. See that? It's already broken right here. If you connect it like this, it's already broken. If you connect it like this, it's kind of a little weird. So it's already broken the trend line right there. Let's see now because it's already broken. So PJ, why you don't connect right here? Well, I told you I connect 2 points. The first one and two. If the trend line is for sell, look at this 1 and 2. That's it. You connect it. And this zone right here that I already have set up right here is combined with this one. So that means something can happen right here. You know what I mean? Something can happen right here. So let's figure out the support resistance, how we figure out this thing right now. It's too heavy, that entry right there. London was heavy. I know this is support. When you come here, I know this is resistance because we connecting that point right there. So let's see. Let's see what's going on. What I need is liquidity take first. It didn't give me my liquidity, I remember. I got engulfing candle. That's a pretty good thing. So I don't know. Literally, I don't know what to do right there. I need another reaction from that song. Let's see. See? I don't know what to do. And when I know what to do, I check in all the things. I know this. It used to be a resistance. Now is a support. Let's see if he's respecting the support right here. Okay, it's respecting. Okay, it is respecting. It is respecting. You told me if you're gonna put the fifth right there. No, I'm not gonna do it. Why? Because this is the swing high right here. For me, what I would love to the market do is this: go like this, go like this, and then right here I put my fifth between here to here, and then my entry will be here to go down. That's what I will do. That's the moment I'm expecting for me to sell it. Okay, let's see if the market do it. Right there. You see that? Boom. That's this leg right here. So now I'm waiting for what? I put my fifth from here to here. So I'm waiting for the market to come this zone, which is going to be what? That used to be resistant, now was a support. We got break strong. So let's see. Oh! Oh! There you go! You got the entries right there. That was the entry. Let's see. Sorry for the background. Okay. Okay. See? Boom. That's it. You see that? What I can tell you. That's what? That was the entry. Boom. And the way it's set, normally I have my sell limit right here. Literally, that's what I do. I got my sell limit here. Boom. So right there, that was a win-win quick. See that? Simple family. Telling you, simple. So next day, look where the market came. Poof, all the way up. Go to Friday. London. There you go. So now let's analyze this right here. So this is done. I don't like distraction. So let's first we have to do is connect. 2 point. You already see the 2 point. You got 2 point right here. You got 2 point right here. So the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna connect 2 points on the trend line. This and this. Right there. You got that. You got the daily song, which is important. The daily song is important, family. So let's check. It looked like you got liquidity grab right here. So the market's moving like this, though. So we're gonna delete this. It's a lot of things here. What happened? See right there? It's a lot of things. So let's put what's going on here. If I put a support right here, what we have? This, 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 or that. We got a lot. Also, right here from where he rejecting, what we got this right here. We got this. See that song? We got that song. Okay, so okay, still going up here. Woo! So that's liquidity grab here, liquidity grab down. You got two sides. Boom, boom. I remember somebody in the group say that was the Trump. Trump tweeted something about China tariff. Like he put it down like from 150 to 80%. I think it was like that, something like that. He tweeted at 7. Jesus Christ, Trump no, he don't sleep. My president doesn't sleep. Basically, we need somebody active there. Okay, so right there, that's what we got. We got this. We got this. That's what I can say. We got this, those two support. We got this was being respected. Now we need something. Let's see what's going on with the next candle. Okay, went up, back up here. I cannot tell you I'm gonna put my FIP right here, not even there, because I don't got close price. The price need to be close below the support. Okay. We have some reaction here. Down. Okay. No reaction. Got reaction here again. Let's see. Let's see, family. We don't have nothing now. That look like a what? For those do the basic, we call it what? Head, shoulder, head, shoulder. Head and shoulder pattern right here. If they got engulfing candle here. Okay. Still. Boom. There you go. You got engulfing. That's head and shoulder. See? Head and shoulder. So now we're gonna pay attention to one specific point, which is gonna be this one right here. Because we got a lot of price closing below, closing right here specifically. You see that? That price right there. So any candle close below like this, boom, we're gonna use the fib levels to get in. Some people get in right there when there's a engulfing candle because I don't know. For me, that's too risky. You see that? Because normally when they get in when they go for candle, I put the stolos right there. If you're getting like that, I put my stolos over there. So let's say, look at this. Look what happened. It's Friday. It's Friday. This is the opening. Look at the opening when. The opening went and collect there some money probably. Close like this. Okay. Close like this. Candle being broke right here. Another candle. The trend line being broken. You got the daily zone. You got this two type resistance right there. You got this amount of money you already made. So if I do, I risk $400. Put the stolos right there. 520. Nothing gonna do it. And looking for what? Looking for this zone right here. This baby right here. You got this, this, and this. 3 TP. You got. So in this case, I'm not using my fifth levels, but look at this. Look at this. Base and trend and shoulder, head, big head, by the way, and shoulder. That's intraday head and shoulder pattern right here. Also, you got this right here. You got the market going up here. Boom, you see that? Market come here. It didn't break that high. Break this support right here. So the support come back again, respecting the trend line. Came back here for what? Respecting the support, the two resistant, which it was support before. Also, look at what you got. Look what you got. See that? What is this? So let's say you get in here, put the stop loss over there, 800. I think it didn't. They didn't like that. I don't think so. You get in at 68. I don't think it did it like that. TP right here. Something like this. That's your entry. If you want to use intraday, it's a lot to analyze. Normally, what I do, let's see the next candle. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Boom. See that? So when you got candle like this, what you do? If it's Friday, you almost 1 to 1. I put the stop break even. Simple. It's Friday. Oh, by the way, we need the TP to be here. You have to pay attention to something. What you gonna pay attention? Check. He already collect the low of the day right here. Look at how he collected. See that? Right there. So that was 2 to 1. From here to here, you went 2% already. So you expect that he come to here, to this position. If he started going like this here, like bam, 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 in this specific low, that means you just get out. It's Friday. They're not gonna go to this low right here. Let's see. Now I think that's what they did. See? That was the whole money like that. See? So he started doing like this, So I put my solos more here to collect some money because you need to break right here. That. But he played with this low right here. So what you do, just like accept whatever you did already. See that? But normally, because our session, you remember what our session was? Between 7 to 12. So this was the candle for close. You know what I mean? So normally what I do, I just close the whole trade. right here. You got it? And the market did that that day. He did that. That's it. He considered it right there. It's Friday. That Friday, some Friday you have the run, some Friday you not have the run. And that's it. That's for the market day. And look, trading like this, look what we made. 5 grand in 1 week. And the market now is all the way there. Congratulations. Yeah. That's where the market is now. Where I gonna connect the trend line? I don't know. Probably the trend line will be connected from here to here. But that one I do at 6:30. That's what I do. And wait for my entries. But you see how you trade that way? It's simple, family. So I leave it with that. It was a nice training. We're gonna do you wanna see how we're gonna analyze the market? We're gonna do analyze the market Ninja Trader. Most of the time what I do I use Ninja Trader as a platform for trade. For training, I use Trading View for trading, but for trade, I use Ninja Trading. Why Ninja Trading? Well, because I got some tools that normally calculate my risk management right away, quickly, everything, boom, 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 boom. And that's like what I do. I do it like that. Okay, family. So I leave you with this. Remember one thing only: the sky is the limit.